Morning student, we will talk about the tissue again, but today we will talk about the muscular tissue. Okay, muscular tissue is a specialized tissue in animals which applies forces to different parts of the body by contraction. So this tissue is only having the capability of expansion and contraction. So they can contract and expand. It is made up of thin and elongated cells called muscle fiber. So these are the cells known by the name muscle. It is termed as fibers because it is thin and long. It controls the movement of an organism. The cytoplasm in the muscle fiber is called sarcoplasm. It contains a network of membranes called sarcoplasmic reticulum, very fine membranes. So the membranes surrounding the muscle fibers are called sarcolemma. So as we know that the cell which is surrounded by the membrane is called plasma membrane, but it is termed as sarcolemma. First one is skeletal muscular tissue. These muscles are attached to the skeleton and help in the movement, and these are also known as striated muscles because of the presence of alternate pattern of light and dark bands. So what happens in these muscles? The light and dark bands are present. So these muscles will have the light. This is the dark band, so this is known as dark band, and this one is known as light band. So dark and light bands are present. Due to this, it is termed as striated muscles. The light and the dark bands are sarcomeres, which are highly organized structure of actin and myosin protein. So the actin and myosin proteins are organized and they are only making the bands of light and dark. They add to the contractility and extensibility of the muscles. Skeletal muscles are volatile. Muscle fiber means they work according to our will. 40% of our body mass comprises of skeletal muscles. Each skeletal tissue contains myofibrils. Skeletal muscles are multinucleated. They have the light and dark bands. These are provided with the blood vessels and may be elongated. Mitochondria and glycogen granules are present. They bring about movement in the organs of the body. Now the next one is the smooth muscles. These are non-striated, involuntary and having single nucleus. Autonomous nervous system, that means they are not in our control. They work on their own. It stimulates the contractibility of digestive, urinary, reproductive system and blood vessels and airways. These are provided with blood vessels and many elongated mitochondria and glycogen granules. And due to this, what happens? The movement of the organ body takes place. So here you can see the skeletal muscles. Here you can see the light and dark bands. And in the smooth muscles, there is no light and dark bands. And the cells of the smooth muscles are spindle shaped. This is the shape of the smooth muscles, that is non-striated muscles, and they have a single nucleus. But the shape of the striated muscles are cylindrical, having light and dark bands, with multinucleus, having more than one nucleus. See, it is multinucleated. So this is difference between the striated and non-striated muscles. So let it be this much for today. In the next video, we will discuss about the cardiac muscles.